Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the HalfTorqued Podcast. My name is Jeremy.
I'm Matt.
Taylor.
Taylor.
No, Smith.
Oh,
That's your last name?
sometimes.
Okay. Depends on the night.
Yeah.
Depends on the alias. Depends on the mission.
If my wife is around or not.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense for sure. She's right there. Just
I
so you
know.
know.
That's how
a joke.
John literally look at her. I can't see her because of the light.
So today, John has compiled a couple of lists. Give him some examples, John. What do we got here?
First list is the 20 most expensive cars ever sold at auction.
I know one off the top of my head, but the rest we're going to start guessing. So we're basically going to take these lists.
Are you doing that one
And-
first?
Huh?
We doing that one first?
I guess so.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And
Wow.
then we're going to guess and try and figure out, are we doing top 10 or top 20?
I don't think I can come up with like 20 cars.
I can't even name 20
yeah.
cars.
These are it is the 20, but we can do the top.
Let's do top 10 because I'm gonna fail miserably.
Well, don't look at the screen.
Don't look at the screen.
I can't stop now.
So we're gonna try and guess these top 10. We want you guys to guess along. Put your initial 10 guesses in the comments, if you will. And if
Hang
not,
on a second.
oh, let's get to that real quick. Yeah, let's make a disclaimer.
What's the disclaimer?
I'm assuming it's the giveaway.
Yeah, I was actually going to say something about that real quick.
Let's do that real quick.
You know, people watch our podcast for just a couple of minutes instead of the whole thing. So maybe
So watch it now.
if we throw that out real quick first.
So what? A couple weeks ago, we did a toy drive. It went superb. We had a couple dogs adopted. We had a lot of toys, even for the lack of cars that we had, because it was winter and people didn't want to bring their cars out. I understand.
There was so many toys.
A lot of toys. We did a lot of good.
It took like 3 truckloads to get them over to
Yeah.
Wayne's shop.
It was pretty awesome.
It was.
So we decided what? We're going to keep doing that.
Yeah, we keep rolling with it. We really like the bridge home.
No kill animal rescue.
Yeah, you got to write that down.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool working with those people. Just, trying to do what we can to help.
They've got a few dogs there that have been there for
Yeah.
5+ years.
Yep, one of them that was adopted, I think, was there for 2 years or something. The second dog that got adopted. I'd have to ask Haley. Haley Wolf is the girl that
What a crazy last name.
to be working at a place like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's sick.
That's pretty cool. But
That's like
anyway,
the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
is it the coolest thing? We'll get to that
might
later before topic pops up. So what we're doing right now is we're going to give away a set of Apple AirPod Pro 2s,
Yes.
right?
I think so. They got a lot of generations.
Did you already take them? Because I don't see them anywhere.
Yeah, I was using them earlier.
They're still sealed in the box.
Yes, they are.
They better be.
They're right over there. But they're the newest AirPod generation. We are giving away. There are a couple different options you got. Stop looking for them. They're back there.
I don't know, man.
Or John's car. So you have a couple different options to enter. You can go to our Instagram and repost that post and tag 3 people. That's easy. The second option is to buy anything off of HalfTorqued.com. Very easy. I'm not wearing any merch right now. Matt gives me crap all the time.
It's ridiculous. guys.
Right behind me, we got windshield banners. But you can buy anything off the website. On my Instagram, it shows you a little bit more of the options or the entries you get per item. Or the most heartfelt option is make a $25 donation or more, always more, to the Bridge Home No Kill Animal Rescue.
Straight on their website, when you go to donate, you'll see it actually says HalfTorqued on there.
Yep.
And they're helping us track it. We're going to announce it. We decided the day after Christmas, right?
Yep, December 26th.
So we're going to announce the winner that day. And yeah, I've literally gotten 2 orders since I've been sitting here.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, like if you can donate to them, that's awesome. If you buy stuff from us, that's awesome. But that's all it's about. We kind of plan to just, keep growing with giveaways, right? And eventually give away this car that's on the lift right now because
Yeah, of course.
no one likes it. So
He volunteered it, so as long as we get at least 10 shirts bought, we're
Yeah.
going to give away the car.
Yep. With the wheels, actually.
Yes. The wheels are actually going to go first, and then he's going to leave the car in the lift, and
Those-
then the car will be sold after
Are
that.
those
as well.
ESRs, John?
No, those are Inkies, right?
Is it Rotas?
Are avid
God.
ones?
Yeah, they're rotor grids.
Yeah, respect all
I think
builds.
they're avid ones. Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't respect all builds.
No, we respect all people.
Well, respect. We got a shirt that says that now.
Yes, we do. Go buy one and get entered into a giveaway and get free AirPod Generation 2s.
AirPod Pros.
AirPod Pro Generation 2s.
Jeremy had a little too much yoo-hoo before this podcast.
No, I didn't, because he would have stolen it. Anyway.
We're over that.
He bought me a Yoo-Hoo. We have made amends. We love each other again. Okay, let's get right into it.
Let's get into this list.
We got top 10 highest sold cars ever.
Most expensive cars ever sold.
Highest
Most
sold
expensive
cars.
cars.
Really? Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson just came to my mind.
So we know that the 300 SLR is on there. The Mercedes-Benz.
The
with
Gull
wing
Wing?
doors, yeah. That's got to be the
cool
top.
car.
That's got to be number one.
I don't think it is.
John?
Unless you've already looked. I don't, wait.
It's not number one. I'm sure it's on there.
Oh, because you see it right there.
I don't see a thing.
Uh-huh.
I've not looked. I'm serious.
I'm pretty sure
No.
the highest sold car was the Ferrari at one time.
What Ferrari?
Man, Ferrari.
The 296, the 299, the 288, the 276,
I think it's
376, the 720, the F30, the F40.
California.
Let's just start with this.
Wait,
At the bottom of the 20, the price starts at $18,800,000.
Wow.
Is that all?
That's the very bottom.
That seems cheap.
Wow.
My Supra was what, 32? So is my Supra on this list? Sorry.
So y'all want to guess at number one, or you want me to start at the bottom? Or?
Just let me know if we get one right.
Okay.
Let us know where it's on the list. But the Mercedes has to be on the list. If it's not on the list, I don't know what.
Is that Ferrari on the list? I think it's.
The 296?
I'm trying not to look.
Don't look at the
I
screen,
can't-
man.
I'm trying not to, man.
There's multiple Ferraris on this.
There's like a 256 GTB California or something like that, or a 200.
You just named every Ferrari in some form or fashion.
But I think that's what it was called because, like, even there was a movie with Ben Stiller in it, and the guy had one in his apartment. I swear it's like a 256 GTB,
John?
or it might have been. It's like the one that was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which I know you haven't seen. John, you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Is a Ferrari like that? Because you know what I'm talking about.
We're going to have to guess specifically, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get closer because I'm serious. There's like
Of course there are.
It's probably like 80%
of the
them.
top 20 are Ferraris.
Yeah.
And they're all just numbers.
Is the Mercedes SLR with the gold wing doors on there?
300 SL, I think is what it is.
It's number one.
It's not a SLR.
It is number one.
Oh, is it really?
1955 Mercedes S300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. Ready?
Yeah, pull it up. Oh, no,
I got the number one.
I don't care.
Sorry.
That's pretty.
At $142 million.
I swear.
That's stupid.
I thought there was a Ferrari that sold for over 200.
Hold on.
What was stupid is you all didn't pick this out of your top 10.
No, it's
in
not
your
stupid
garage.
because what
That's
is
what I
on
would've-
that car that I want?
I would have picked this car and then
For
I
an
would have
investment, I would have sold it, bought every car on the planet Earth.
I would have retired. I would have just got this one car and then 9 other cars
John
I
is
wanted.
so lame.
I would have then sold this, bought a house, and then bought 15 other cars.
Who hired him?
Nobody. He ain't getting paid. We ain't giving him shit. Wait, what was that? What was that?
Nope.
What was it? That was a Ferrari. Is it a California or is it a Daytona?
I think it was a Miata.
I know it's not a
I
Daytona.
doubt a Miata's on the list.
Is it some sort of Ferrari Daytona?
So the next one is a Ferrari.
Dude, I don't know the Ferrari names at all. This
It's
is gonna be
hard to
awful.
remember those
I
old
know.
ones that go for that kind of money, but I swear there was one that was over $200 million.
200 million.
Mm-hmm.
The number one was 113
I
million.
know. No,
Oh, no, it was
142, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that can't be 200.
It was literally 47 seconds ago that he said the cost of that car, and you forgot.
And you were the one that said
And you
it.
tried to high five me on it. You don't even remember what we're talking about. We're gonna have to talk about this.
Okay. Dude, I actually don't know the Ferrari names. This is gonna go badly.
It's going to go really bad.
Yeah,
Ferrari
this is-
296
That's what? Number 2?
Bingo.
as anything on the list.
296. Going once. Going twice.
296.
That's probably not even a model.
Yeah, pulling numbers out of your ass now.
Okay.
I'm gonna Google Ferrari 296.
What about
and see
Ferrari Roma?
That's too new.
It's a new car. These are all old.
Yeah, there
well,
ain't gonna be nothing new up
somewhat
there.
old cars. There's a couple that are 90s.
We got a Koenigsegg Jesko on there or something.
Nope.
Koenigsegg
No.
Regera.
The newest model
There
is
is
like a
a-
94.
There is a
Wow.
Ferrari 296, by the way.
I knew
Sorry,
there was.
95.
It's new.
95 is the newest model.
The newest model is a 95.
Wow. F40.
No.
F.
I don't think there's
F.
any F anythings.
Wow, that's actually crazy. Okay. So what? The rest of the list is basically Ferraris, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like 80% Ferraris.
There's one. It's a Ferrari GTB or GTO.
GTP Daytona. Final guess.
No. 250 GTO.
Yeah, it's a bunch of twos.
296.
250 GTO is on here.
Okay.
Okay.
It's number 4.
How much would it sell for?
38,115,000.
Wow, what a jump.
How old is this list
This is
today?
yeah, it's this year. Sure.
The newest model is 95, so I doubt much has changed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay, so you got number 4.
So wait, is the rest of the top 10 Ferraris?
No.
Is the 95
Okay.
a McLaren F1?
Yes.
Good guess. Nice. What?
Yes.
What spot on the list is that one?
So it is
Making you work on this one,
I
man.
know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
He's just
7,
working his fingers scrolling. That's
Yeah.
all.
Hey man, whatever it takes.
He's a single man. He works more than that.
Amen.
Number 16 is the 95 McLaren F1.
Oh wow, so
Wow.
that wasn't even top 10, buddy.
That's crazy.
Shoot.
Number 17 is also a McLaren F1, the LM specification.
Wow.
That's like the race one.
Yeah.
It's less. It went for less at auction than the regular McLaren F1.
I think we talked about the McLaren F1 last time about how it's so expensive now that if it's wrecked, it's totaled because insurance companies can't.
It's
afford
not
to
a
fix
depreciating asset anymore.
It. Yeah.
That's insane.
Not like
Okay.
Not like the sus bus. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, the Sus Bus.
You turn around, you gonna bite me again.
Okay, so-
the McLaren went for 20 million.
Oh my gosh.
What a deal,
The LM spec went for 19.8.
man.
Wow.
Is
Okay.
the LM spec a street legal car?
I think so. That's how it is with the P1, right?
What?
The LM is the
The LM GTR is the race car.
I thought the LM GTR was the street legal one.
I think they are, but I don't know. I mean, if I had one, I'd probably drive it on the street every now and then.
Right.
Kind of like a friend of ours does with his Cobra Jet. I won't say his name, though. Joel Burke.
All right, you want to guess at number 2?
It's got to be. The problem is we just don't know the Ferrari.
Yeah, now we know it's a
names.
Ferrari. It's probably some old race car or something.
So it's Ferrari 250 GTO by Scaglietti.
This is not
1962.
gonna go well.
Isn't that what I said a second ago?
And the
Not
jump.
the Scaglietti part, but 250 GTO. Is there more than one 250 GTO on there?
Yeah,
Oh. So I-
there's
So I guess several of them.
3.
Three of the same.
Yes, basically.
I hate this.
All right, so
This is rough. This is really rough.
the craziest part is the jump from number 1 to 2. So number 1 was 142 million. Number 2 is the 250 GTO by Scaglietti at 51 million.
Wow.
Almost 100 million less.
That's crazy. Are there any Pininfarinas?
I don't think so, no.
Do you know Pininfarina? They help design Ferraris, but
I'm fully useless in this category, unfortunately. I don't know any
just
Ferrari.
this category?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll be useful in the other ones.
Oh, you're talking about the podcast stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. I'm useful in other aspects of life, I think.
Like, name one.
Bench pressing.
Got him.
Dude, I actually have no clue. Okay, wait. So we got
We
the
didn't think this one
SLR,
through, fellas.
We got the GTO.
Okay, so since number
other
2 was the GTO, number 3 and 4 are also GTOs.
Okay, and what the 296? Didn't we get that? Or no, that was
No, that wasn't
totally
on there.
bull crap, guys. Okay, great.
That's like the one I saw when I googled that was a 2024.
Frick.
Yeah, sorry.
So number 5, number 6 are both Ferraris.
Of course they are.
Number 5 is a 335 Sport Scaglietti.
That's pretty.
Is it though,
35
dude?
million.
Yes, it is.
I'm not crazy about that.
I think it's pretty.
I think it looks like
Would I have it in my stable of cars? No, but
it looks
I
like
think it's pretty.
a little boy with braces.
Is there a Jaguar E-Type on there?
There is a Jaguar.
Okay. Is it the E-Type or
I gotta look.
a different kind?
So number 6 is also Ferrari.
Ferraris, man.
412P.
That's cool. That's really cool.
That looks good.
That looks like an old school race car. What year does that say?
67.
That's cool.
Looks like Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinson.
You know that?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking Ford versus Ferrari, but whatever.
No. Meet the Robinsons for sure. Dude, I'm not going to be able to guess any of these.
Okay, we'll just go through them. Number
Yeah,
7,
That's fine.
54 Mercedes
That's cool.
W196.
How much does that sell for?
Man, that's got to be
29.6
fun.
million.
Dude, okay, call me crazy, but this is stupid.
This is
like
just collector race car
Yeah, this
stuff.
is like way different than what we would be interested in, but tell
It's
me
like
you wouldn't
those-
drive that.
Not for 29 million.
I'm not saying you had to buy it, but if you got the opportunity to drive a car like that, it'd be so much fun.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's the only reason it's cool is because it's 29 million. There's no shot I would look at that in a lineup of like any other classic and
Look,
be like,
it just
oh,
like-
I want that one.
It looks like it used to be a race car.
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
the
So if
the
you were into-
memorabilia that it.
Yeah, so like if you were into racing and you saw that and you had that kind of money, it might be something that you buy.
It looks like something that my brother built in the Boy Scouts for those little wood car racings.
Pine car derbies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. That was fun.
I used to love watching it.
We did one with CO2s, little CO2 cartridges you put in the back
Just
of 'em.
puncture it and
Well, it was a way to set them off, but that was really neat.
that is cool.
I think when you're
Spark
at this kind of money, you're not buying it because you like it.
That's going on your wall.
And that's
or
dumb,
something.
man. Like that's what
Yeah.
cars are about.
Yeah, you're buying it because you want to show off how much money you have.
But like you,
Now that I can see that one. I don't like that.
what the heck is that thing? That's like the Wienermobile without the wiener on the top.
All right, that's not the Oscar Mayer wiener. That's the Oscar Mayer Vienna sausage. That is ugly as hell.
It is the
It looks
56,
just like the other one.
No, it doesn't.
56 Ferrari 290 MM for 28
Mother's milk.
$28 million.
The boys reference, by the way, not a,
Yep. That is. There's not a lot of supercars or cars like that don't have the windshield that look cool. I'm sorry.
Definitely
Even
not,
the McLaren Elva is not cool.
So next on the list, another Ferrari.
No, 275.
Hey,
I like
GTB
that.
4S.
I'd like that one.
Is that the Ferris Bueller car? No, his was something else.
None of these have roofs. What if you don't have a garage to put it in?
What if it starts
They
raining?
have soft tops. Some of them do.
That was funny though, because like
Was it?
obviously if you buy a car
Was
for
it?
134
Was
million,
it?
I'm retiring. What the heck is that thing?
Okay,
So the next
now,
one on the list is not. No, it is a Ferrari.
Of course it is. 276. Where's that 5?
275
GTB.
GTB C Speciale.
that's actually really cool looking.
That looks all right.
Yeah, I like that.
For $26 million.
It looks a whole lot like it makes me think of an E-Type.
It definitely looks Jaguarish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the thing back then, that style, the big round headlights and whatnot.
The Porsche.
That's
It
cool
looks
though.
British.
Yeah, there's an old Porsche, like a 56 Speedster or something like that. Those are cool little Porsches.
It kind of just looks like Riley's car. The air-cooled Porsche.
That?
Yeah, like with it's got like the hood and the big...
Yeah.
No? Seriously?
No, I don't think that looks like a 911.
Okay.
You ever seen a 911?
I think so. Maybe not, dude.
I don't know. It's got that
John, if you don't stop backing him up every time he says something.
the high.
Thank you, John.
The high back on it.
Okay, look up
Like an
what year 911 was that?
His is a 78.
Look up a silver 78.
They didn't make them in silver.
Okay. Well, whatever.
I have no idea. Just do that out
Just
there.
contradict me just because.
Well, I mean, obviously the front bumper is going to be way different, but
But it's got the same style of like it's a
Hey,
fastly dropping hood with big headlights.
Speaking of bumpers, I was watching Matt Armstrong the other day. It was an old video that he did where he came across the Lamborghini Countach from Wolf of Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about the front bumper. And I can't remember how much this thing sold for at auction. But, they took a real one and wrecked it just for that movie.
100%.
But, like, that car, I can't remember how much it sold for, but it was ridiculous. But he was showing the difference between how it looked in America as opposed to what it looked like over in like Italy and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Where we had to put that stupid front bumper on. They ruin them when they bring them over here.
Yeah.
They have to put that garbage on there.
The regulations and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the Ferrari. Here's the 911.
You get what I'm saying? The dropping the hood that scoop. What is that called? Scoops low.
The round headlights,
Yeah, and the big round headlights. It's just that kind of style back
the
then. I
sloping
guess.
back.
You get what I'm saying?
You're comparing a coupe to a coupe at this point. Like you're the way the whole headlight and everything, the assembly, the fender, whatever you want to call it, is quite different.
Yeah, but like there aren't any modern cars that look as similar as that.
Okay, so the next on the list. Anyway,
Another Ferrari.
is not another Ferrari.
Really?
It's the first one that's not another Ferrari. It's an Aston Martin.
Okay.
Oh, the E-Type.
It looks just like a.
Oh, that's a
911.
DBR, yeah.
Aston Martin
Aston Martin.
DBR1 56.
That's cool.
The color makes it cool.
So I wonder why they do the big circles on them like that. I know that's where like a racing number would go, but
It's just like so it doesn't fill in the number, so you can pick your own number, I guess.
Yeah, just draw it in yourself.
I mean, I just mean like, why did race cars do that? Is that to make the number stand out more?
I think
maybe?
so. Give it like a background that is
That's cool.
differentiation.
Yeah, that's a good looking car.
That is a good looking car.
That one right there is not.
What is that thing?
So next on the list,
It's a Ferrari. I can
you
tell you
guessed
that.
it. Another Ferrari. 290 mm.
Is that huge or is the windshield tiny?
It's tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, look how big the steering wheel is
Holy crap!
compared to the windshield.
If it had like a top and stuff, it would look better. I just don't like that tiny little windscreen.
I'm not a fan of that at all.
No. I'm sure there's some heritage behind it or something.
Of course, there's always heritage.
Don't like that. Is that a Duesenberg?
Next on the list, a Duesenberg.
That's where the phrase "it's a doozy" comes from.
What is a Duesenberg?
That car right there is a brand.
But is that
That
are
was
they
a
just
German
completely
car,
gone, or are they
wasn't it?
something now?
No, they're gone.
That was like a World War II German brand, right?
Something like that.
Kind of cool.
But it's before World War II, though,
Oh.
because it literally says 1930.
Oh. Yeah, because I know.
World War II started in 1947, right? Sorry.
Yeah, I know all the years.
Yeah, of course. I went to school. Next.
Next is a Jaguar.
Ew.
That just looks like an old race car.
It looks like a fighter jet that they added wheels to and took the wings off.
It looks like four of the other Ferraris that we saw.
It looks like a, I don't know, like a Porsche 911. No.
Oh, it's a D-Type.
What?
1955.
I wonder if anybody made jokes about the name back then.
Back then, probably not.
I was going to, but this is family friendly.
Okay. Next on the list is not a Ferrari. It is an
Aston Martin.
I like that.
GP215.
That might be my favorite so far, actually. I like that. Is that 1963?
Yeah.
It just looks too much like a 911. Sorry.
I,
Really banging on that
Jesus
joke right now
Christ.
until somebody
No,
laughs.
I feel like this one's got the Aston
No, it definitely looks like an Aston Martin.
silhouette.
that is really cool. I like that.
the long sloped roof.
It is. I'm not a fan, but it's cooler than the other ones.
I bet the side profile would look a lot like the old like 65 Corvettes. Remember when they had
That's
the
what I was.
split
I was
windows?
literally gonna say it needs the exhaust
Sure he was.
that looks like the four headers.
Sure he was.
This reminds me of the old James Bond Aston.
Yeah, like the DB5 kind of. Yep. It's like the race car version.
It's a really
Yeah.
bad car for a spy, by the way. Like you don't blend in at all. In like a beautiful Aston Martin. Because I was looking up research on like what to do with the spy car, and they were like, whatever's around. Like nobody wants to stand out as a spy, or else you're not being a spy.
They don't know about the spy car thing.
Oh, sorry.
We haven't talked
Sorry.
about that.
Bleep that out. What the heck is that thing?
Next on the list,
Oh yeah.
which we already talked about these. 95 McLaren
Oh,
F1.
oh. I've never seen it in that color. That's pretty.
That's a legend.
Definitely my favorite on the list. I don't even like F1s. That beats all those Ferraris. Sheesh.
And then the one after that
Literally, it did.
is the other.
That one looks better.
Ooh. I don't love the silver, but that wing though. Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of gray
Need a minute?
cars.
I'm good. Sorry. Next car.
Say again, John.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of gray cars.
I hate gray cars.
Yeah, they're the worst.
I don't care if there's one in the room with me.
Okay. Next on the list.
Actually, I like gray. I don't like silver. Is that a Rolls Royce?
Can you tell what that is?
Rolls Royce? Not a Rolls Royce. A Lincoln. Sorry.
Can you see it?
That's an Alpha.
It's an Alfa.
Really?
Wow.
When all the cars used to look the same.
Alfa Romeo 8C 2900B Lungo Spider.
Huh.
$19 million.
Uncanny to a 911.
I bet it had to be pushed into that spot right there to
It's been to the service a million times.
yeah, when they wheeled that out of the way, there's just a giant spot of oil right there, and Amanda crying in the background.
The headlights
She
are plugged
loved
into the wall.
She loves her little thing though.
Oh, man. Where are we on the list right now? What is this, number 13, 14?
I have no idea.
Okay.
We're close to the end.
Got it.
Okay.
Wow.
Next on the
Sounds
list.
like you're over this.
Yeah.
That's like I'd take a Prowler over that thing.
Stop it.
Can you see it? Can you see what it is?
Is that another Alpha?
It's another Alpha.
Huh.
Another
It looks like a
8C.
three-wheeler.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It kind of does. Yeah, like a Morgan.
Like a fat tire on the back and just two wheels.
I'm just gonna say Alphas come a long way, except for their keels. But like,
So
those things.
that is the same thing as that. It's just the one with the roof.
Right, yeah.
Well, why does the convertible look so much better? Like, it's not a good-looking car, but why does it look so much better? Is it the color, maybe? Huh.
I don't
Okay.
know. I'm a
So
fan.
this is the end of the list.
Oh, is that an F1 car right there?
Well, way to spoil it.
Last on the list for $18 million
That's nothing.
is a 2013 Mercedes AMG F1 W04-04.
That's something I'd take.
I mean, out of everything on here, well, no, I'd take the McLaren, but
True. But that's like a cool collectible because it's special for a reason.
well, so was the other one. That was an old race car to some people.
So if you got one of these for free, which one would you take?
The McLaren F1 LM.
Are we talking about selling it or?
No, just if you were
Well,
able
John
to pick,
is. He's talking about investments.
if you were able to pick one of these
401ks.
and you got it for free, no matter which one it was, which one would you pick?
And it like has to stay in your collection forever.
No. You can do whatever you want with it.
Oh, well, then I'm taking the top one and selling.
It has to be number one, yeah. 'Cause you'd be
So
stupid
my
otherwise.
idea was so stupid then, huh?
We were talking about our dream
Fun,
garage.
man.
Weird how that
Who
turned
hired this
around.
guy?
It's also if money's no issue, those are the 10 cars you'd buy. So you don't care about that. If it's like one list that like has to, or one car that has to stay in my collection, it's the F1 car, I think. 'Cause that's just cool. But the F1's up there.
The F1.
I'll take the F1 car, not the F1 model.
I don't know. I think I'd take one of these Ferraris. The 250.
Which nine?
Well, if the question you just asked us is the question that's on the table and you can do anything with it and you don't take number one, you're doing it wrong. Because
No.
if you just sell it.
If I had to keep it,
Oh, McLaren, I would have the F1.
I think I'd take this one. This one looks
Really?
sick.
That is cool, but
It's
F1
just like a 911.
because are you gonna go and drive that thing? Like, because I would drive the F1. I'd be so scared that something would happen to it, but I certainly would drive it.
I'd like to drive the F1 car, but I don't know if you really can at all.
Not on the street.
Definitely not making it out of this driveway.
Nope.
Or this one.
Charlie found that out. I like that.
I don't get it, man.
I don't know. I like that.
That looks cool. That's actually a really good picture too.
Put some TEs on it.
Stop it, John.
Next list. Good Lord.
All right.
I think
next.
Ferrari would have you hanged.
Hung?
Hung?
Hanged?
Is it hanged?
Yeah.
It's not hung.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I know it is. I've always thought it was, but yeah, that's it.
Weird.
Okay,
Okay,
guys, that's the end of the podcast.
So we got two more lists.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do first? We got the most reliable car brands and the car brands that cost the most to maintain.
Let's
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, Jeremy, let's do everything you want to do.
Okay, sick.
No,
That's
let's
exactly
do the
what I'm-
one about the maintenance thing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
actually not what I was going to say, but that works.
So I don't have this pulled up on here. We're just going to go through it.
Unprepared.
if you don't want to pull it up on there, that would make it easier for Matt not to cheat. Yep.
Okay, so
Where's
What
that
do
from? Is that from Popeye?
I don't
Sorry.
know what that was.
Yuck.
do you just want to try to guess from least to most?
Well, yeah, we'll just name some
Reliable?
brands and you tell us where they're at on the list.
Okay.
Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo
Really?
is not in the top 20.
Really?
Wait, you don't know that?
Sorry, Alfa is not on this list. Nope, Alfa is not on this list.
They're not the most expensive to maintain. Over 10 years.
They
I
weren't.
thought we were doing reliability.
No, this
That's
was
when you said to do the most expensive ones.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking reliability. That's definitely
Obviously,
my
Alfa
wife
Romeo's
is
not on
shaking her
there.
head at me, man. I'm nervous.
Jeez. Wait, okay, what list are we doing? Now I'm confused.
okay. We're going to do the car brands ranked by maintenance and repair cost over time.
Okay. And
Is
does
it
it
the
say
list
how
you
much
sent us?
time that is?
10 years.
Okay. Alfa Romeo is definitely top 10.
Alfa, for some reason, was not listed.
Maybe because they have they been back in the States for 10 years? I don't think they have.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
I was
they've.
gonna say they might not be on here because they're under Stellantis, but Stellantis isn't on here, and there's like 2 or 3 Stellantis.
Dodge.
If we're talking about cars that are sold in America, the Alfa hasn't been sold in America for the past 10 years because they just brought them back in, 17, 18?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was not a big loss for our country.
Alfa's not on the list.
I love 'em,
Go for another
but-
one.
So we got Dodge on there for sure.
Mitsubishi.
Hey, take it one at a time, please.
Sorry.
Dodge is on there.
Dodge is not on this.
Are you serious?
Man, you suck at this thing.
Ram is on here. Chrysler is on here. Jeep is on here. Dodge is not on
But
here.
not Dodge.
Wow.
That's crazy because the Dodge Dart is apparently a huge piece of shit.
Or any other Dodge in the world?
Sorry guys if y'all have a Dart out there, but
I'm not
pretty
sorry.
Garbage.
The Dodge fart.
That was good. I've never heard that.
That one fell straight to the floor.
See,
Okay.
Jeremy, that's how me and John feel when you make your jokes. Is Mitsubishi on the list?
Mitsubishi is not on the list. Are they a brand anymore?
Yeah.
I think they
kinda.
just make like washing machines
They
and
make
stuff, don't they?
really shitty crossover SUVs.
Subaru's on there.
Subaru is on here.
Oh,
Where
for
are
sure.
they at?
Subaru is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th on the list.
Okay.
Out of how many? 20?
They're number 9
Thought they'd
BMW's on
as
there.
the most expensive. So
Yeah, BMW should definitely be on there.
Wait, what were you going to say?
most expensive being number 1 and
Right.
least expensive being 21.
Sure.
Subaru is number 9.
So BMW, top 10?
BMW is number 5.
What about Mercedes?
Mercedes, take a guess.
2,
7.
1,
Close.
22,
3.
7.
3, really?
That's what I said.
Mercedes is number 3.
Okay.
I said 3.
So Audi's got to be on there then.
Audi's number 4.
So BMW's the cheapest out of the 5 is what you're saying? Out of the 3?
Where's Chevrolet on this list?
Chevrolet.
They wouldn't be on there, right?
They're way down the list. 15.
Good for them.
Ford can't be on there, right?
Yeah, Ford's on here.
Ford's
Ford's top
definitely-
10?
No.
Okay,
No,
that's
Ford's not top 10.
okay.
Gosh, who's left?
Ford's
Where's
number,
Jaguar at?
Ford's number 17. Jaguar's not on this list for some reason.
Really?
This was by consumerreports.org.
Hyundai?
Hyundai is on here.
Good guess, yeah.
Out of 21, what do you think it is?
1.
No.
No.
The most
it's
expensive
not.
is 1. Least expensive is 21.
He knows that he was just really wrong.
Are we in the
17.
No, I think we already did 17.
Is it in the top 10 or is it in the
Bottom 10.
good?
I have no.
Man, I don't know.
Okay, is Nissan on there?
Yep.
Where are they
Nissan
at?
is next to Hyundai.
Oh, 15,
Nope. Lower.
14,
Lower.
12,
No,
17.
higher.
20.
Higher on the list. Okay. Hyundai is It doesn't work when you're just throwing out numbers. Hyundai is 19 out of 21. So they're close to the least expensive.
So what? Nissan is 20.
Nissan is number 20. No, sorry.
18?
Nissan is 18.
Gotcha.
So Nissan is more expensive to own than a Hyundai.
I don't think it's going to be on here, but I got to say Toyota.
Toyota's on this list, yep.
Where?
It'd have to be on there, but they should be pretty low.
Yep.
They should be 21.
Out of 21, they are number 20.
Okay.
Where's
Hyundai was
Volvo?
number 19. Sorry.
Volvo, I didn't put it on this list because they don't really have anything sports car related.
Gotcha.
Yeah, by the way, these are only sports car brands or a brand that has at least some kind of sports car or performance car. May not be a sports car, but they do have performance powerful cars.
What you talking about over here, kid?
Okay, we got GMC on there for sure, right?
GM, I thought they were.
GMC's got to be more expensive than Chevrolet.
GMC is not on here,
Okay, it might just be
GMC
Chevrolet.
also doesn't do a sports car.
but there are other GM.
Cadillac.
Cadillac is on here.
Cadillac.
Lincoln. Did we talk about that?
I didn't
is
put
not a
Lincoln on
GM.
here
Okay.
because they don't have anything.
That's not a GM.
Cadillac is number 10.
Okay.
So they're about
Interesting.
right in the middle.
So what do we have in the top 10 right now? Like
Where's Honda?
4 and
Is Honda 21 or are they?
Nope.
Wow.
I think number 21 will be. Y'all aren't going to guess it, I don't think.
Mercury. Sorry.
Yeah, the Mercury Cougar.
sports car.
I don't think you're going to guess number 21 or number 1.
Ooh.
Are these international brands as well?
Yes.
So we got Saab on there.
Saab is
not
no
on
longer
here.
a thing.
Yeah, it's not on here.
Renault.
Renault.
Sorry, no.
Peugeot.
Those brands like that are not going to be on here.
Okay, gotcha.
So only brands that are sold here in the States.
Most likely. I mean, this is consumerreports.org. I'm sure they're not really putting
They're not super.
Peugeots on here.
Yeah.
So I don't guess there's any like Ferrari or Lambo on there.
No.
What about Tesla?
Good guess.
Where do you think Tesla is?
I think Tesla is pretty high on the list
They're
as far
top
as
10.
being pretty shit cars.
They're 4. 3.
Tesla is number 21.
What?
Wow.
Dang.
Out of a 10-year cost, they're only at $5,000.
Well, because you can't do engine replacements or anything, I guess.
There's
So they
nothing
just
to
get
do.
Yeah, but
totaled.
imagine how much the battery replacement is on it.
I
They
think
just
after
total
10 years, they become the most expensive.
Probably.
At about 15 years.
So what's the most expensive then?
We've gotten like 3 of the top 10, right?
You've gotten a bunch of the top 10. So
Oh, because we've got Jeep, Chrysler, and
Is Acura
Ram.
listed
Acura.
different from Honda?
yes,
Okay, where's Acura at?
They should be just as high.
Acura is number 8.
Really?
Wow.
What?
Yep.
What would be the difference?
Hybrids. You do a lot of hybrids.
Hondas have hybrids.
Like Acura's more.
I would imagine the parts cost more.
Just because it
luxury
says-
brand.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
just because they're Acura and not Honda.
So is Rolls Royce on there?
Rolls is not on this list. No,
Bentley.
Bentley's not on this list. Nope. Another Nissan brand is on here.
Infinity is on there?
Infinity's on this list.
Oh.
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6.
Wow.
So they're close to the top
That's crazy.
as the most expensive. So you've gotten Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Infinity as number 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's number 2? What's more expensive to
A
maintain?
Kia. Is Kia on the list?
Kia's on here. It's down the list though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be pretty much Hyundai. What's more expensive?
Then a Mercedes, an Audi, and a BMW.
Lexus?
Oh, shoot.
No, they're further down.
Of course they are. They're more reliable.
Yeah.
Did we guess Subaru yet?
We did talk about Subaru, yeah.
Okay.
Porsche?
Porsche.
Ah, good guess.
Number 1?
Number 2 is Porsche.
Number 2 is Porsche. Full disclosure, my wife said that.
Yeah, they're over here high-fiving and like trying to give us hints over here.
Porsche clocks in at an average of $16,000 over 10 years to maintain.
Wow. That is sad.
And there's only one more beating them out. And it's not, they don't really make sports cars, but they do make performance cars.
AMG.
That's not a.
They
We
make
don't-
performance SUVs. I'll put it that way.
Oh, is it? It's Alfa Romeo Genesis. Stop waving your hands at me. I don't need a hint. Performance
Range Rover.
SUVs.
Range
Oh,
Rover.
They are like the shittiest things out
Duh.
there.
Land Rover.
Yeah, Land
Chimes
Rover.
in at $17,450 over 10 years.
That makes sense because they are garbage.
Yeah, they are.
They're pretty.
They are
Like,
the
they're
most
like
expensive
Alpha,
brand
like,
on this
They're,
list.
Yeah.
they're pretty but garbage.
Wait, okay, so we're missing number 8, number 7.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you haven't said 7 yet.
Is Genesis on the list?
No.
That's crazy to me.
Lincoln?
Number
talked about
7 is a very
Lincoln.
small car.
Fiat.
Mazda? Is it Fiat?
Smaller. No. Well, not
Smart.
small- not smaller than
Smart
Fiat.
car.
A little
Not
bit
smart?
bigger than- Nope, it's not
Yeah,
smart.
It's pretty stupid.
How does it get smaller than? Mini.
Mini.
Oh, God. That's because BMW took them over.
Yeah, probably. I'll take that.
That's literally why they got so much more expensive.
So 7's Mini, 8's Acura, 9's Subaru, 10's Cadillac, 11 is Lexus.
Wow, that surprised me that they're high on the list like that. But I guess luxury parts.
I
Yeah.
mean, when you think about it, though, there's not all that many brands that are really sold.
Right, yeah, there's like 33
So,
brands in total.
Something like that, yeah. So
Now there's other brands that are in between of these too that I didn't really name because Ram is in here. Ram is
Buick's got to be in there.
right below Acura. GMC is right below Ram.
Okay.
it's crazy that Acura and Honda could be, so far apart, but they're literally the same company, just like
Literally.
Nissan and Infiniti. And it's just because they tagged that different name and logo on there.
It's, yeah, the freaking
That's crazy.
luxury tax.
So does that make, serious question, does that make your Supra, where's that going to space? Like, is it going to be sitting down with Toyota? Is it going to be up there with BMW because there's
Right,
so
does
many
that
BMW
bring
parts?
Toyota's averages higher, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if anything, Toyota's going to help BMW's reliability
So-
more than BMW will hurt Toyota's maintenance costs.
Well, last year, BMW was the third most reliable brand.
Mm-hmm.
It was Lexus, Toyota, BMW, and that's because they made the B58, and that's in. They have one trim of every car that has B58 in it.
Yeah.
And now Subaru is reliable.
So that's their next segue. That's the only one I know.
What the heck happened there?
Okay, so number 12, you haven't said yet.
Okay, yeah, let's finish this list first. We haven't said
German brand.
Jaguar.
No, we said
We said
Jaguar.
They're
Yeah.
not German.
They're
Oh, yeah,
English.
you're right. Sorry. My bad.
Used to be.
Wait, who's German that's not
They're
BMW, Mini,
not
Audi,
luxury,
Mercedes?
and they're German.
Huh? Skoda.
Volkswagen.
Oh.
Wow. Literally the
Wow.
most German brand out there. I don't remember why people say that, but there's a thing about Volkswagen and Germany and history.
Probably the way you pronounce it.
No.
Volkswagen.
No, I think it was something else.
I think you just made it more German.
Was there...
Volkswagen.
Think about it. Like
Yeah.
Germany, their history.
Probably something with that one of those WWs, if you know what I mean.
That was kind of the joke. Hitler.
Right. Yeah. That.
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. We could stop there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we don't get demonetized. Actually, we're
We're not
monetized. yet.
monetized, so
Don't have enough viewers.
Jewish people.
Oh no.
So, 16.
What?
I think you mentioned once, but we haven't really said it.
Beep. Okay.
This Japanese brand?
Mitsubishi.
Nope.
A Japanese brand that we didn't say?
I think you said it once, guessing at another one.
A Japanese brand. I
One
said
of your favorite cars.
Mazda.
Mazda.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Well,
Mazda.
that's because they don't make anything that we think about
true. That we got
anymore.
the MX-5 and the SUVs now.
I do like the little Miata RS.
I just saw a wide body one of those the other day. It's really pretty.
I like. We saw one in Detroit one year that was like a full-on track car that you could buy straight from them.
That's cool.
That was pretty neat.
So Mazda comes in at 16, Ford 17, Nissan is 18, Hyundai's 19.
How many spots do you think Mazda jumped when they stopped producing cars with the rotors?
Yeah, right.
I'm curious on how reliable that 6-cylinder is that they got now.
I don't know. I just wish they'd make something fun. Them and Mitsubishi. Bring the Evo back.
Put that Mazda inline 6 turbo in an RX-7.
No.
Yes.
No. Rotary.
I don't think they should bring an RX-7 back unless it's rotary.
Has to be rotary. It wouldn't be an RX then.
Right. Just make a different car.
Yeah.
Performance car.
Bring back the Protege or something.
Okay.
The Protege.
So what? The next is top 10 most reliable cars of 2024,
Yes.
and that's according to Consumer Reports.
This is Motor 1.
Motor 1. So it's gonna be wrong. We know number 1 is Subaru.
Yes.
Okay, that's a
Toyota.
big surprise. Then it's got to be Lexus.
Toyota.
Lexus, I think, is higher.
I think Toyota was higher.
Number 2 is Lexus.
Get out of here.
Oh, somebody's already seen the list.
That's how it is every year. It's Lexus, Toyota, and then we got Toyota, obviously,
Then we got Toyota, number 3.
and then I would assume. I know I'm gonna be wrong here, but I would assume it would be BMW because they were 3 last year.
Nope.
Okay. Hyundai.
It's another Japanese brand.
Is it?
Is it Nissan?
Nope.
I would hope not. They're going out of business.
Honda?
Honda.
That doesn't mean they're not
Oh,
reliable.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, you think people would buy their cars more if they were more reliable?
They are very reliable.
That's why Stellantis is going out of business too.
But are they more reliable because they're not making anything super special?
Who?
The 4 top brands, the 4 top Japanese brands.
Yeah, but I mean, you got
Do you think
They're
Toyota?
making
Supra?
somewhat efficient, semi-fun cars.
in my brain thoughts, like I'm thinking that Toyota is going to get a little more reliable. Well, no, I don't know, man. See, I'm still thinking kind of old school because Subaru used to be such crap cars as far as reliability goes.
they were like bottom.
And I was going to say that, well, think about it, because the GR86, cool car, but they have issues because they use that Subaru motor that ends up with the oil starvation issues.
So
But
how
now
is
they're
Subaru
s-
higher than
Yeah,
Toyota?
so how are they so freaking reliable if...
But I mean, if it's only this model year, I
But
guess
they
they're
put
making
that in the
strides.
WRX, too.
Weird.
But they're not pushing the limits with anything either.
No, it's not that. It's just like you take a hard right turn and some of your Honda Bond or whatever they call it in Toyota Bond breaks loose and gets sucked up into that strainer. And
I know. I'm just saying, are they at the top of this reliability list because they're not pushing any limits? They're not making anything
very
500 horsepower.
yeah, maybe Subaru stopped making the STI and all of a sudden they're reliable.
So
They got a
we're number
vaccine.
5 right now.
Number 5,
So
another Japanese brand,
Honda,
Acura,
that makes sense.
I already said Honda.
because they're basically Honda.
And the K
So then we got BMW.
K series is such a good
Nope.
motor.
Another Japanese brand.
Get
Really?
off that BMW.
They were number 3 last year, man.
Yeah, not anymore, dog.
Apparently,
The
everything's
world has
changing.
changed because Subaru is on top.
So we got Nissan.
Nope.
You said it's a Japanese brand?
Yep.
Infinity.
Kia, Hyundai.
That's Korean.
Oh, my bad. what is Volvo? Wait, hold on. Don't tell us.
Swedish.
Don't tell us. Don't tell
Yeah,
us.
Volvo's, yeah.
Volvo's Swedish?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why all their headrests have the little Swedish flag on them.
Wow.
That's why they're boring.
It's also
Got
why they're
'em.
pretty boring.
Hey, I'm finished. Don't get too close. Sorry. Another Japanese brand? Mazda.
Mazda.
Weird.
Mazda is number 6.
Who cares about Mazda anymore?
Who cares about any of these brands? Okay, BMW.
Nope.
Audi.
Audi.
I knew Audi was pretty high this year for some reason.
I didn't think Audis were very reliable.
Well, that's just because their power sucks now. Heyo.
I mean, it even says it in this write-up. This is a bit of a surprise. German brands usually aren't known for their reliability, yet Audi has managed to weasel its way onto the list.
Is it the only German?
It's the highest German. Let's see.
We
Number
know
8,
that. BMW.
BMW.
Got it.
Finally.
Hey, man, if I said it enough, it was going to come up. This is a weird list.
8th time's the charm.
That
All
was
right,
like 6.
number 9. You want to guess?
Ford.
Nope.
No, Ford's going to be like 13. It's not going to be Japanese. We're out of Japanese brands.
You did guess it earlier.
Kia.
Kia.
Really?
Yep.
Is
Why?
Hyundai next?
It's the first Korean brand to appear in the top 10 list of most reliable car brands.
Wow. So then what? Hyundai follows that? Or Genesis?
Yes. Yep. Hyundai.
And then Genesis?
Let's see.
Or are they considering that? No, they definitely consider that two brands. I'm actually surprised Genesis isn't higher than...
So, Genesis is on the list, but they're not right after Hyundai.
Where are they at?
They are number 14. Hyundai was number 10.
Okay.
Where's Ford? Like 13, 12?
13. Ford's 13. Nissan is 12.
Where's Chevy?
And I wouldn't have put 11 on here, but it's Buick.
So
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Consumer Reports has always put Buick pretty high. And it's because 90-year-olds drive them.
And they don't drive them that much.
Right. So, but this is Motor One. I don't know if this is based off of people's perceptions or if this is facts. So that's interesting.
They all have like reliability scores. So it's got to be based off of some
Right,
kind
right,
of
right.
facts.
But if it's based off of, oh, this person owned this car for a year and drove it 6 times versus driving it 100. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I'd like to look into how they get their like reliability scores.
Would you? Would you like
I
to?
would like to,
I can email them.
if you don't mind. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a response by the end of the podcast. We only got 2 hours left, so
About 2.5 hours, you can go to bed. So
Number 15,
She
right
doesn't
after Genesis, is the Swedish brand.
Volvo.
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 16, Chevrolet.
Chevy Relay.
Is
Every relay.
what does this list go to? Is this all the brands?
22.
So Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler aren't even on here.
Jeep's pretty dang unreliable.
Jeep is on here.
What?
Last.
Jeep is number 19.
There are cars behind Jeep.
There's 3 cars behind Jeep. Surprising. God, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Dude, the last time I looked at Consumer Reports, which I know this isn't Consumer Reports, they were like literally number 33 out of 33. That's insane. Okay, so Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge, Chrysler, Ram aren't on there?
Nope.
Wow, so Jeep is the highest out of those 3 too.
Yep.
Wow.
It may just be because there's so many more Jeeps being sold than Chrysler or Dodge.
That there's less or more problems that could happen? I don't know how that works either.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. All I see is the stupid rubber ducks.
Yeah. And the bright headlights that look like the gates of heaven up in front of you.
And the footrest you can put in the the door hinge.
And the
Yeah.
doors are off at -2 degrees. And like, I'm not cold.
It's a Jeep thing, man. Y'all wouldn't get it.
Yeah, for real.
I used to have a Jeep.
Okay, what do you think is below Jeep? There's 3 of them.
Oh my gosh.
2 of them are
Nothing.
the same brand.
Mercedes.
Under the same
Mercedes.
umbrella. No.
Is Mercedes on the list?
Mercedes is not in the top 22.
Boom. Let's just get rid of that brand completely, shall we?
No, they make really pretty cars.
What is below Jeep?
20 and 21 are under the same umbrella of automaker.
It's not Stellantis.
No.
Is it Land Rover?
It's GM. They're GM brands.
So it's GMC and
Cadillac.
Cadillac.
okay.
20
Wow.
is GMC. 21 is Cadillac.
That's crazy.
And number 22 is an American brand,
Chrysler, Dodge,
but it's electric only.
Tesla.
Rivian.
Rivian.
Ugh.
Making Tesla less reliable than Rivian because Tesla doesn't make this list either.
Wow. Psh, get out of here.
Dang.
That means there's 22 more reliable cars than a Tesla, but somehow Tesla made it to the bottom of the list of cost of maintenance.
Yeah,
Tell me
so
how
it's,
that is.
they're cheap to fix, but they break often, I
And
guess.
you know what? Everything on that list is a lot cheaper and safer for the environment than a Tesla as well.
Pretty
Except
much.
the Rivian.
And Jeeps.
Yeah. Depends on what you're looking at, I guess. Wait, so are there 3 brands? Okay, it's Rivian, Cadillac, and GMC.
Yeah. Below
You know,
Jeep.
Wow.
I was watching something. They were talking about, I can't remember who it was, Charlie Kirk maybe, was talking about the somebody was trying to make the whole thing about clean energy and like, can you tell me one thing that's really clean energy? There's not.
No, nothing. I mean,
Nothing
there
is
are
clean energy.
The only thing I've ever heard that made it make a little bit of sense to me was the fact that if you have a machine that's strictly made, so like my argument was like you're still using gas to power the chargers, right? Like you can't, something has to get its power from something, and that ends up coming from either the sun or gas or water.
Everything that we manufacture is using some sort of something that's made from petroleum. Period.
Right, but that's, so it's like a charger for EV is more directed.
Where do you think that plastic comes from?
Like, but here's what I'm saying. Give me a second. Give me a second.
None of that is
20 miles per gallon on a car goes a lot. The gas it would take to get a car 20 miles would get a charger to charge a car for 100 miles, basically. So it's like you've got a more efficient way to put your gas or something. But we're also getting lithium-ion batteries from places, and that's child labor and blah, 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 blah. So there's no good way to do anything.
There is no clean
until
energy.
we get nitrogen or something.
Like, I was watching something the other day, and they were talking about wind farms.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady was saying something along the lines of, tell me how this clean energy here is bad for the environment. He said this clean energy here is literally here to run oil pumps.
Right.
Because there's no power lines that go out there where those oil pumps are. Not to mention all the diesel and stuff like that that's inside those things and takes it to get there and all that. People don't think about that stuff.
You can't put wind turbines in New York City to power the city.
I was talking to a...
We should pause before we get too political with this, Jim,
No.
by the way.
I'm definitely not.
Something
gonna
that
go
I haven't
political.
heard a lot of people talk about electric cars.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody that worked for the power company, and they were saying that, at least here in this area, the grid couldn't handle it. Just say everybody got an electric car overnight and took it home, it would literally shut down the grid.
Which is funny because our grid is better suited to handle it than like California even, because we have a really good grid here.
Well, it's not that. It's just the wiring that we have literally from pole to pole is barely handling the draw that is being taken.
Well, think about this. Like, you drive through town right now. Look at all the cars that are filling up with gas, okay? But if everybody went right now and bought a Tesla, or if everybody was given a Tesla right now, all those people that are getting gas are going to have to charge at some point. Where are you going to do that at?
Right.
There's not enough chargers around here for stuff like that.
Right. But that's also
no
people's complaint
chargers.
is that there's not enough chargers. We need more chargers because people aren't buying them, because that's a big problem. Is like,
That's why every gas station should just have E85.
yeah. That.
And remove all cats.
All cats. We don't need catalytic converters.
I thought we were talking about the animal. It's like,
Enzo's
what does
safe.
Enzo have to do with this? Dude?
Enzo's chilling in her bed right now, and it's not even laying flat.
It's also crazy if you look at the power difference from like the regulations on catalytic converters, because my brother's 70 Camaro is more powerful than my 89 Mustang, and that's fully because the engine's just choked. Obviously, I understand that there's differences in regulations, but it's crazy what cats really do hinder on a motor, especially turboed. Anyways, that was a crazy topic to branch off to.
Sophie is having a blast over there.
Yeah, I think she's falling asleep. Hopefully she falls asleep, because we've got another 3 hours or so left.
You good? You good? Okay.
You were making weird noises.
Can we talk about my Volks?
Yeah. What
Oh,
Volk?
yeah. Go on one of our close-ups.
Let's go to...
Dang it.
Oh, you want yours?
Yeah, look at that.
Come back over here.
These right here are Volk TE37s, a.k.a. everyone's dream wheel that no one can afford.
Not everybody.
So basically, John wanted to come on here and say, he's rich and you're poor.
I'm better than you in my BMW.
Did we mention that it's a Yare edition? But he hates gray cars.
It's a Yara on TEs.
Yara.
The JDM3.
Yup.
Oh, yeah. That'll be cool.
Will it?
Probably not. I mean,
Probably not.
I just feel bad for John. He's not getting paid.
Everything's cool until you see the front of it.
Well, I just got them. I had to drive all the way to Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, he did.
It's like 6 hours there and 6 hours back.
And you didn't go to the turf club.
And I didn't go to the turf club, no.
I'd
But
been so jealous.
What is that?
It's
really
a burger place.
It's a really good burger place. Holy crap! It's a
Terry's
great
Turf
place.
Club in Cincinnati. Fantastic burgers.
It's not called Terry's Turf Club anymore.
Oh, it's just the Turf Club.
Yeah, Mr. Terry sold it.
That's right.
Dang.
But man, it's good.
You know what's better? Those bronze TEs right behind you right there.
I can't eat those.
It's crazy how much more you can see the brakes.
Yeah, those red brakes are so special.
They look a lot better than those factory wheels.
Can you name
Yes.
any sports car that has red brakes?
I can't think of any.
I can't think of any. That's the most original brake color I've ever seen in my life.
We just couldn't see them with the factory
My car
wheels.
didn't come with red ones.
And the factory wheels were nice, but they're not that nice.
I do love B&W's factory wheels, though.
Mm.
They're very nice.
They do have some of the best ones.
They do have some good wheels, but I do not like the wheels that came
Really?
on this car. Nope.
I just like very complex wheels.
There's just too much going on, and it's too much of a pain to clean.
That's the perfectionism of it.
That's the competition way.
Is it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the 87 spoke
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I love it.
Nope.
I like the bronze. I didn't realize you were getting bronze, so I think that's cool.
I knew you were getting bronze because I pay attention to you, John.
There was a set that popped up that was black. And
I saw a set today.
I almost went for it. And these popped up right after, and I went and got them.
Only cost him $11,000. And then he lost his valve stem caps
Yeah. Went and got air, put all 4 valve stems on the car, and then drove off with them.
on the carbon fiber wing. He just lays tools up there.
It was really cold. I was trying to find a flat place to put them.
He just
The ground.
Yeah, right beside the wheel.
Or maybe just hold it while you air it up and then screw it back on.
throw them in your pocket so you don't
I'm sorry
lose
you
them.
all are so perfect, okay?
Where'd you get air at? I guarantee this man went to a gas station and paid for it.
Well, yeah. What am I going to...
You can go to Sheets and get it for free.
Or you can come to my shop with my $1,000 not commercial grade air compressor.
Wow, now who's throwing around the money? That little bicep that can't do 225.
Biceps don't matter with 225.
They do matter.
Buddy.
It's mostly the chest, but yeah.
Buddy.
We're doing a bench press competition.
A what? A bench
A
press?
bench press.
Old bench prints over here.
Bench position.
If you go look at Jay Rayte on TikTok, you can see that I benched 225 for 5.
16 years ago. when
I
he was-
have come a long way since then, and then I stopped working out for about a year now, probably a little bit less than that. And Matt bet $100. His wife can confirm.
You said you didn't want to.
No, I said I wouldn't bet my hair.
Oh.
I'd bet $100 for sure.
You said you wasn't very confident you could do it.
I could also just do sniffing salts, and I can lift 470.
I'll bet any amount of money. You just can't do that.
So maybe we'll just film it and make it a reel
Of you,
You guys can see
struggling,
of me benching 225
you're not going to bench 225.
for one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not going to happen.
He also doesn't think I can do. 30
He's also
push-ups.
going to do 30 push-ups when we're done with the podcast. Maybe we'll make a reel out of that.
I also have eaten today, so I'll probably throw up.
Oh, here we go.
I just I'll throw up. Doesn't mean
Now
I'll
the
do it.
excuses
Yeah,
start.
here we go. You know, if you can't do 30 push-ups, you're not going to bench 225.
I said I could do both.
I know you did.
Also, that's endurance versus compound lifting.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
It's muscle stamina, but you know.
Endurance,
Anyway.
stamina. That's the same thing.
I can't wait to watch these push-ups.
That's weird.
I bet you don't do them right. The military way.
Yeah, you have to use one hand.
What's the military way?
Doing them right.
You're
Keeping your back
you're-
straight.
I do them in left.
I do them in left.
military left.
What does that mean?
It's just a joke.
I do them in
I
left.
said, because I said
Oh, you do them right.
right, and he's all doing
Oh,
left.
got it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. It was pretty, like your joke earlier, low-hanging
Just
fruit.
bad. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Same thing.
Same. Yeah.
Same thing.
All of my jokes are both of those things anyway. Okay. Well, I had a whole list of cars I was going to go through, but we're at an hour and 7.
We are at an hour and 7.
So
So I guess we're going to cut it.
I guess we can call it.
Yeah. We're going to be doing some shop renovations.
this is the season finale.
It's not a season, but yeah.
It is a season.
I don't think it's a season.
I label all of them as season 1, episode this.
No, you just do it episode.
Nope, I do season.
episodic.
On Podbean, buddy.
On Podbean?
Yeah. Because
Anyway,
our podcast is on Spotify. So if you didn't know that it was on Spotify, it is on Spotify. Go download it there. That helps us out a lot. I realized that a lot of people didn't know that this podcast was not on Spotify. It is on Spotify. Why are you shaking your head, John?
I didn't know it was on Spotify.
Exactly. So PSA, this is on Spotify. So go download it. It does help us out. That's where it matters on podcasts. So.
But anyway, we're going to be doing some stuff with the shop.
Yes, we've got some sponsors lined up to do some really awesome shop renovations.
We do have some cool stuff coming.
We do. It's going to be a lot of work because there's a lot of stuff in this garage, if you couldn't tell.
Luckily, we have children here that will do all the labor for us.
Yes, we do. And John.
Yes.
Yeah, I was covering John, the children thing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he knew that we called him that or not.
I mean, we all kind of are. Except my wife.
I mean, I'm not statistically a child. But like...
Statistically?
Yeah.
What are the statistics that make you a child or not?
Age?
That's not a statistic, sir. That's a fact.
I'm pretty sure that would be considered a statistic.
No, sir. That's a fact.
Look up what statistic.
Oh, my God. Let's just end this thing. He's got push-ups to do before he goes crazy. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Don't forget about the AirPods.
Yes, don't forget about the giveaway.
Don't forget about our giveaway. We are going to be posting some videos. We got some stuff to do with John's car. And we've just got to get better about some stuff. What?
Like a reel and stuff?
We need to do some of that stuff for sure.
I thought you meant YouTube video.
Oh, we need to do something.
Yeah, I just thought you had stuff planned for John's car. I was like, whoa, that's fun.
John's got parts coming.
Does he have parts coming?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, don't say what they are, but yeah, we got parts coming and we're going to put on, do some videos on that.
I've got a lift kit coming.
Also got I got a dash cam that I need to put in, and I still need to change my trans fluid. So anyway.
So there will be more YouTube content coming, but this is the wrap of season 1 of the HalfTorqued Podcast.
This is the break.
Yes. And when we come back,
shop will be different.
the shop should be beautiful.
We're going to have some new stuff on the wall.
For sure.
Whoop, whoop. All right.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Download on Spotify or Podbean.
Download it anywhere.
And have a great day.
Love you.
Kiss the mic.
I don't kiss the mic.
Kiss the mic.
I'm not kissing the mic.
From Matt.